I know we've all been patiently waiting to see what 2026 has in store for us. And while everyone keeps talking about the mainstream titles, there are some truly underrated. Whether you're looking for romance, action, dark fantasy, or mind-bending cultivation stories, this list has you covered. So sit back, get comfortable, and let's begin. Number 8. Number 7. The Great Ruler Season 2. In a world where planes converge, only the strongest can stand at the peak. The Great Ruler Season 2 returns to an epic universe where countless races coexist and supreme talents rise from the lower planes. In this vast and boundless realm, geniuses emerge one after another, each chasing the same goal: absolute dominance. The story continues to follow Mu Chen, whose journey toward the peak grows more dangerous with every step. While romance exists between Mu Chen and Lo Li, it never overwhelms the story. Instead, Season 2 places strong emphasis on side character development, world building, and large-scale confrontations. As the legends are written and destinies collide, the battle for supremacy becomes fiercer than ever. Packed with intense action, grand fantasy settings, and steady character growth, The Great Ruler Season 2 is a must-watch for fans of cultivation worlds filled with ambition and power.
Number 6. Beyond Time. The world was never meant to last forever. It was only a temporary shelter for life. Beyond Time is a dark, apocalyptic cultivation Donghua, set in a world where time flows like wandering travelers and survival comes at a terrible cost. After the sky shattered and opened its eerie eye, entire regions turned into forbidden zones. Life perished, civilizations collapsed, and from death itself, new life emerged. In this broken world, the atmosphere is polluted by a god's lingering aura, making cultivation extremely dangerous and often leading to horrifying mutations. The story follows Shu King, a cold, pragmatic, and ruthless survivor who fights not for glory, but simply to stay alive. Every step he takes is calculated. Every decision carries consequences, and in the apocalypse, mercy is a luxury few can afford. Produced by Youku Animation, known for its high-budget adaptations, Beyond Time delivers intense action, striking visuals, and brutal combat sequences. While some battles are deliberately flashy, the danger beneath them never fades, because in this world, power can just as easily destroy its wielder. If you enjoy apocalyptic Senzya, morally gray protagonists, and high-stakes survival stories, Beyond Time is one you can't ignore. Number 5. The Sacred Ruins. When the world ends, evolution begins. The Sacred Ruins is a post-apocalyptic fantasy Donghua set in a world that has recovered to resemble modern civilization, yet its ancient history remains buried and unknown. The story begins during a simple post-graduation trip when the protagonist stumbles upon ancient ruins and witnesses the Great Change, an event that reshapes the entire planet. The Earth transforms. New landscapes emerge, plants and animals gain sentience, humans awaken unimaginable powers. Legends once thought to be myths suddenly walk the land once more. As beasts and mankind form factions and explore this reborn world, the struggle for supremacy begins. We follow the protagonist as he grows from an eccentric and underestimated youth into a fearsome warrior, forming brotherly bonds, facing deadly threats, and finding himself in situations that are just as hilarious as they are perilous. If you enjoy post-apocalyptic worlds, evolving powers, and cultivation without cheap cliches, this Donghua deserves its place on the list. Number 4. Deep Space Beyond. When technology rises, ancient cultivation begins to fade. Deep Space Beyond is a sci-fi cultivation Donghua set in an era where technology-enhanced cultivation techniques have pushed millennia-old ancient arts toward extinction. In this new age, traditional cultivation is mocked as outdated, slow, inefficient, and irrelevant. But Wang Zhuan refuses to abandon it. A prodigious practitioner of the old ways, Wang Zhuan is drawn into a mysterious organization known as Mi Lu, where secrets, power, and danger intertwine. Through seizing ancient artifacts, battling users of advanced new techniques, and confronting celestial beings far beyond human understanding, he uncovers the hidden truth behind ancient cultivation. As a great crisis approaches, Wang Zhuan makes a decision that will change everything. He steps beyond the limits of Earth and ventures into the starry sky, pushing his body, his cultivation, and his destiny beyond all known boundaries. If you enjoy futuristic cultivation, space exploration, and old power clashing with new technology, this Donghua is a must-watch. Number 3. Sword of Coming. In a world of endless wonders, fate is never kind to the chosen. Sword of Coming is a deep philosophical cultivation Donghua set in a vast and mystical world filled with hidden schemes and ancient power. The story begins in Liju Cave, where a poor and unremarkable youth has his destiny shattered when his life-bound porcelain breaks. Although great fortune circles him, it never truly reaches his hands. Instead, powerful figures begin moving in the shadows, weaving elaborate plots and turning the boy into the center of their designs. While those around him gain incredible opportunities, the youth himself stands alone, caught at the eye of a storm he never asked to enter. Sword of Coming focuses less on flashy battles and more on fate, schemes, human nature, and quiet determination. If you enjoy slow-burn cultivation, intelligent storytelling, and protagonists shaped by suffering rather than luck, this Donghua deserves your attention. Number 2. Azure Legacy Season 3. Revenge gives birth to strength. Responsibility gives it meaning. Azure Legacy Season 3 continues the powerful journey of Meng Chuan, a man whose life was shattered the moment he witnessed his mother's death. Driven by hatred and grief, Meng Chuan trains relentlessly, determined to one day avenge her. But fate offers him no peace. His engagement is broken, foreign forces invade, and the sanctuary he calls home falls into enemy hands. Faced with the collapse of everything he once protected, Meng Chuan takes up his sword and vows to become the strongest, not just for revenge, but to defend the people of Ning City. Season 3 raises the stakes higher than ever, blending intense combat, emotional weight, and the crushing burden of leadership. This is not just a journey of power, it is a journey of responsibility. Number 1. Slay the Gods Season 2. When the gods awaken, humanity needs a guardian. Slay the Gods Season 2 continues the modern fantasy epic following Lin Qiqie, a blind high school student who becomes a night watchman. As a mysterious mist spreads across the world and ancient gods begin to reawaken, Lin Qiqie leads his team to eliminate mythical creatures invading modern society. What begins as protecting his small family soon grows to something far greater. Step by step, Lin Qiqie walks the path from guardian to godslayer. Praised for its breathtaking animation, fluid and intense fight choreography, and gripping modern fantasy storytelling, Slay the Gods stands as one of the most acclaimed Donghua series today. Season 2 delivers higher stakes, stronger enemies, and a protagonist forced to carry the fate of an entire nation. If there is one Donghua you cannot miss, this is it.
If you enjoyed this recommendation and want to see more like it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next Donghua recommendation.